EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Carolina Panthers. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And his first pass is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On play action, they'll throw. They'll buy some time right. That's taken in by the tight end, Perkins. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. Here's the Panthers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Patriots take over.
See if he's still running the same defense as he used to run.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Oh,
limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Throwing Jones. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they try the right side here.
Oh my God! I thought he was on. He was on my team and I'm docking him. I'm juking him. Ain't that so? I'm tripping, bro. I was supposed to turn the other way.
That's his longest run of the
Oh
first
my
quarter.
God,
Charles, we
man.
talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Second and 11 now. Now the first carry for Marlon Mack. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Good play, good play, good play.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
I can go for
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. On 4th down, Jones.
And he
comes back with one complete.
It'll work.
They will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Oh, come on. Don't let him touch me right there, man.
A couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he finds a man on a crossing route.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And he'll give it here to his running back.
There you go, boy. Way to fall forward.
And a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 23 yards on the play. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again.
What
and
the fuck?
This time as they're going to stop him right around the line.
And Madden is a bum friendly ass game. Oh my God. That was terrible, man.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now a handoff here to his right.
That was a terrible block, man. Come on, man.
Back at the 6.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And it brings up 4th.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Fourth down, Daniel Jones exits, and the kicker Aldrich Rosas
So mad at that drive.
left hash should be a fairly easy one here.
Been 7,
well, that drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I can kind of hear our sponsor saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just weren't able to do so.
That play would have definitely got me.
Kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, well, back was the last 2 plays. That's terrible.
Taken in the end zone.
It's terrible, terrible.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. First down pass play, 2nd and 3. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
That's what it is. That's who wasn't in the game. Knew that formation looked a little weird.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey.
Good play, boy.
And just
no
come
off that block.
Of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right.
Go after the ball. What is y'all doing in the middle right now, man?
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
Come on, man. I got to do y'all job in the middle, man.
Move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Going to give this time to the tailback.
Good tackle.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw.
Come on.
And he's got him complete.
Man, we're not playing underneath right now.
Inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
There we go.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call a no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Joey Sly on now for the Panthers. And this one is right through. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board. 3 points is 3 points. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch. Take the hit and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp. And he'll give it here to his running back. He finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one. Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them. They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play. Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows? And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, man, we got to hold a block out here, man. Back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And again, like this time to the tailback.
Man, that was, oh, my God, bro.
Line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now a handoff looking right. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Rosa's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front of the scoreboard. Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but
click
still,
back on, though, the defense,
the computer would have dove. Is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. This time they stay on the ground. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Jones. He's going to air one out.
Huh? Oh my God, bro.
Tried to dial up
the bailout we do right here, bro. Oh my God, man.
First half and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender.
That's how we're going to bail them out, bro.
And this time
with
contact that. And another incomplete pass.
Oh, man.
That's
bull, dog.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they
gave him that weak-ass animation.
Well, in any event, the extra speed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
In typical Madden fashion, dog. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. Man. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
Got him. There we go, boy. Way to get there.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We're going to do our job in this game, I see.
Extra tight ends, extra beef.
Can't block nobody right now.
But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he'll give it here to his running back. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Jones. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, wow,
it's going
man.
to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it
away
for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
Getting all these great plays on defense. All right.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket.
That'd have been a good pass. That was quick, bro.
Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They'll drop to throw.
Good drop, McCaffrey. Good drop.
But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away.
Might have to switch it up, man.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Try to get my back and stuff, man.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
There you go, man.
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Good block.
See if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside.
Ooh, good.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
Ooh, good touchdown, saving tackle.
Leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack.
Oh, I forgot he was still in the game. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I was wondering why he was so syrup, man.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility.
God, I had him in on that play.
They didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. And they just swarmed.
Oh, that's
bad.
Yo, that's terrible.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit.
Get him. There we go. There we go. Get him.
This one is down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
my! Oh man, that's the bad luck. I'm gonna give him like that, dog.
First down.
Oh man, that's terrible. That's terrible, man. That's terrible, man.
McCaffrey.
Good run.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Man, that's terrible, bro. That is terrible, man.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Good D, good D.
Devin McCourty brings him down.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Escaping the pressure
oh my God, bro, what you there for?
He could not hang on. It's 3rd
Come
down.
on, man.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Come! Where are you going? Man, this game is cheating for these bums, dog.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
Look at that, dog. Look at that throw. Say so, man.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
You say so, man.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Rolling to his right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now.
Man,
but they have to
thought
be
I got
very
him with
careful
the beans.
not to get
It ain't come out in that play.
Overexcited and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
So the field goal
Still
unit
box,
is
but
on the field as this is a big spot right here. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And we are all tied here in the final stages.
He's making these throws off balance.
This had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play,
that's
couldn't be
killing
any tighter.
me.
We're all tied.
He's making them throws off
balance.
balance.
Going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up. Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
We ain't make not one clean block yet.
Nothing on that last run. They'll try
everything
again,
is bouncing off him. Can't put our hands on these balls. Look.
Give it here to his running back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. The play fake. Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
This is brought in at the 21. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play,
and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
And then throwing the ball off balance all game and ain't throw a bad pass.
As big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run. Read it. And were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw.
Oh, my God. What you doing, McCarthy?
Well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Yeah.
And this will be incomplete.
I guess I shouldn't have brought him over there.
Play on the football there, and it's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
To throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Talking about me.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Flush to his right. Over the middle, complete. That's Perkins. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we're waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
I need to get